first self-titled album.
Yeah.
And first #1 debut at Billboard 200. That must be a very, very good way to come back after difficult times. So it must be awesome for you guys. How do you guys feel about all the things with great reviews and everything that's happening with this album?
It feels really amazing. It feels like I'm glad that it took this long, you know, because we really think about it now and think about how hard the work was, but how worth it all is, and it feels like the right time to be enjoying something like this, you know. And our self-titled album is like probably one of the proudest moments in our band's career, and that just feels good every night to be able to go on stage and know that we have grown and we have gotten better as we've gotten older, you know, at playing music together and writing music together. We feel like, you know, we're definitely the best version of this band that we've ever been.
You've got a very, very known producer, Justin Metal Johnson. This kid played bass for 9 Inch Nails.
Yeah.
He produced maybe 3, like, got great credentials. And he kind of, I don't know if you've worked with him before, but he kind of turned your sound around a little bit. And you've got great influences, a little bit of Blondie, a little bit of, I don't know, a little bit of No Doubt, I don't know if you like that. But you have different sounds. Actually, Ain't It Fun? It's very groovy, very soulful, and I heard it's a new single and the easiest song to make. How do you come across this new sound?
Well, I mean, I think the reason that we went with, we call him JMJ, it makes it a lot shorter. But the reason that we went with him is because I think all the new sounds we kind of heard in our head. We knew we wanted it to sound different, and we actually wanted to turn it around, but he was really the only person I think that fully understood what we were trying to say and could actually tangibly make that happen, you know, so it was a really good pairing. And I do think he brought new things, but I think he was able, kind of in our inexperience, to say like, I want a keyboard that sounds like this, and he was able to like figure that out for us, you know. So I think with this record we just kind of didn't hold back, you know, and I think with other records we'd be like, no, we're supposed to sound like this, so we won't do that. And I think on this record we kind of welcomed any ideas, and I think we were excited and inspired by new things, you know. So yeah, Ain't It Fun, I think it's very different for our band, but you know, Haley and Jeremy were in a funk cover band and we love funky, dancey music, so it felt really natural, so yeah.
That's awesome. Well, I know with a 17-track album, it's kind of hard and almost impossible to ask you guys to choose your baby. I'm not going to do that, I promise. But there's this fan favorite song that I heard you guys love to play. It's called Last Hope. You guys would love to play live, and everyone's asking about it online. And you haven't put in the set list. You didn't put in the set list. Why is that? People are actually singing outside.
Yeah.
These lyrics. I mean, come on.
We're not ready for that yet. In fact, we're giving Brazil the tour that we just went around the world with so far. You know, we've been touring pretty steadily since the top of the year, you know, and when we go home after this, we have to put together a new show that will go around the world again. And I'm pretty sure they'll see it, but honestly, it's just not time yet. We didn't want to bust Last Hope out on the first go around, you know. It felt too early, and the song means a whole lot to us, and we knew that it was going to take on a different meaning live, and we just kind of weren't ready to realize that yet, I think, to like make that happen. So there's going to be a lot more that we add to our show once we have time to build that show and build it right, you know. But I still feel like the set list that we're playing right now is rad, because I think that we try to do our best to give people songs from every album, and at this point now with 4 albums, it's, you know, it gets harder the more albums you put out. So I still feel like we do a good job of it, and I think I feel like, you know, once that first beat hits or the first riff starts tonight, people won't be thinking about what they're, you know.
Of course, I mean, how hard it is to choose a set list after 4 albums.
Oh, man.
Do you guys fight about it? I mean, you guys are like, it's my song, I love it. Come on, let's just put this one more.
It's not as much us. Normally we can get, you know, it takes a conversation for us to work it out, but you can never make everyone happy.
That's right.
And that's why it's kind of, I don't know, when people say stuff, you know, like we're not playing Last Hope, it's like, well, we're also not playing a ton of other songs that people want to hear. So everyone, there's always someone that's mad because they're not getting what they want. You know, they're not getting the B-side that was off the EP that 100 people bought, you know, and it's like, you know, we're trying our hardest, but I think it's...
Or that version of the song.
Totally, exactly, you know, so we try our hardest, and I think it's a lot easier for us to agree on something that we're passionate about and that we believe in, and that's honestly going to be the best show, is something that we believe in and we're confident in, and I think that's what we're giving everyone tonight.
Okay, that's a good answer.
Thank you.
I like that answer.
Okay, I have a question that they will kill me if I don't ask you guys. You said, Miss Haley, that
what did I say?
You just said this, that they're gonna see this new tour that you're gonna put together when you go back. It's so hot here. That you're gonna put together, and you're headlining your first gig in Madison Square Garden.
Yeah.
So congrats for that.
Thank you.
So I heard 3 letters, DVD. I don't know about that. I just heard it outside, so I have to ask you guys, do you guys plan on doing another DVD after Riot? You didn't do any other real gig DVD. So are you planning on doing that anytime soon in your headlining gig at some garden concert?
We're not planning specifically right now to film that show in particular, but we do want to be filming everything that happens, you know, from basically the next couple of tours to as long as we can, because we want to get a lot of footage and catch a lot of moments that happen on and off stage, and I think even more off stage, because it's like life is so different now with the 3 of us, and there's so much that our fans don't get to see that I think they might actually like. And yeah, we do want to do another DVD, or like even documentary style sort of movie that we can do together that feels like a project that's artistic but still gives people like really good insight to just like our lives and our shows, and we'll see. We don't really have it perfectly planned out though, you know, and that's something that will be in the works for a little while.
As a self-titled DVD, I mean a self-titled CD and tour.
Yeah.
Okay, last one.
All right.
And you have to go. You have to give in for the Brazilian fans. I mean, they're passionate, they're crazy, and they love you more and more each time you come in here. So what do you have to say about your fans this time around? Are they getting crazier and crazier?
Well, they're definitely crazier. Yeah, they are crazier. Hey, we're Paramore, and you're watching XYZ TV.